What's up, Warriors? How you guys doing? Today we're gonna talk about macros. A lot of people are hitting me up about how important it is to, hit your macros. Should I go over? Can I go over? How much can I go over? How much should I stay under? How bad is it gonna be if I go a little bit over? Everybody always they're trying to get away with whatever they can, and I'm here to tell you that, success is in the detail. There is no going over, obviously. For a lot of people are trying to lose weight, so you wouldn't want to go over, and that's where people don't get that. You have a plan to adhere to and you just got to follow it. So the best way is, that's why we got to measure, our food. We got to track our food. We got to weigh our food. We got to scale our food, because we want to hit it as close as possible. And what I tell my clients is always single digits, stay under single digits. What is single digits? Some people are there like don't even know what single digits is. So single digits is simple, 1 through 9, which if you have 150 grams of protein to hit a day, then obviously, you could hit 145, 146, 147, 148, and so on and so forth. But, there is no need for you to split hairs. There's a lot of people that go on the opposite spectrum, where like they think about it too much. They want to weigh it like to the gram, to the T. That's why there's a window. There's room for you to be as perfect as possible. That's why under single digits is going to be the best way to to hit your numbers. So you won't have to be there, breaking your head or thinking about it too much, or pre-thinking or overthinking it, or just giving it so much time that you don't need it. So just hit your numbers, stay under single digits. That's going to be the best way, because or other than that, you're not going to know what happened. A lot of people, once I find out, like, they'll come and say, like, well, I didn't lose this week. I didn't drop no weight. And I'm like, well, okay, have you been perfect on your macros for how long have you been perfect for your tracking your food and workouts? So this is when the truth comes out, because they start saying, oh man, it's only been a week, or it's only been a week and a half, and they start getting scared, or they'll start weighing themselves every day, which I don't want. We prefer you weighing yourself once a week, because the scale is going to play tricks on you. The scale is going to be your worst enemy at a certain point, especially, people that are, need to cut a lot of weight. Sometimes, you might not lose that week for whatever reason, especially if you're going over. And that's pretty much what I'm finding out that people are doing. They're going over their numbers. They're fats. They think fats, macros is a source of energy that the body needs. So it's protein, carbs, and fat. We need protein to build muscle. We need carbs to build muscle. And it's a source of energy that the body needs. The body could live without it. You don't need it, but it's used. So you could help with muscle recovery, help you in your workouts, throughout your workouts. So it's very beneficial. Fats, you need it for your hormone production. You need it for lubrication of the joints. So those three are very important. But the problem here is that a lot of people are eating too much carbs, too much fat. So that's two sources of energy that the body does not need to eat in a manner that's like, just you're over consuming it. It's about how much your body could absorb of the nutrients that you're giving it at the time that you're having that meal. That's what's important, and that's where people are going over, and that's where people. So for one, you're not even eating enough protein as it is, which a lot of people don't. Then second, you're going way too much, over on your carbs and fats for the one single meal, which, a lot of people, they're like, well, what's going over? I mean, for my clients, I don't let them go over 45 to 50 grams of carbs per meal. Fats, same thing, you got to stay under, your fats is going to be pretty much up to you when you're going to want to have your good amount of fats. But throughout the whole day, I don't want you going over 50, 60. It depends where you're at. It all depends where you're at in your height, weight, age, what you do, with your activity, if you move a lot, if you don't. So all that plays a big factor. But my point here is that, that's why we track it. That's why we have to track. And tracking is, going to be the best way for you to get the results. Why? Because we're going to have the data every week. Every week I'm going to see, okay, you drop weight or not. And, you know, if you're tracking, if you're hitting the numbers to the T, which is staying under single digits, you're going to drop 2 to 3 pounds is what we want. And there is no guesswork here. There is no ifs or buts. You know, if you're following your structure plan like you should, you shouldn't have no problem dropping. It's a numbers game. You know, there's no need for you to like split hairs or pre-think or overthink on you know, why you ain't dropping. And it's just as simple as following the blueprint, staying under, you know, your macros and getting them as close as possible. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. But a lot of people make it harder than what it is, because they just want to have their little fucking snacks here and there. And those snacks will add up. Those snacks, especially fats. Fats is so easy for you to go over. Fats is double the calories. It's 9 calories per gram of fat. A gram of protein is 4 calories. A gram of carbs is 4 calories. A gram of fat is 9 calories. You're doubling it up. And that shit, you just wouldn't even notice, you know, what a bag of, you know, a peanuts, a bag of almonds will do. And people don't recognize and don't realize that you shouldn't be eating the whole bag. And that's what people do. They're like, when they start noticing about, you know, how to read the labels, they start learning how to read the labels, they forget that whatever the numbers are there, because it has numbers, the macro numbers are in back of the food labels. They don't know that, and they forget, or they play stupid knowing that that little bag is 4 servings. So if per serving it has 10 grams of fat and it has 4 servings, that's 80 grams of fat. So when you double that, you know, you're over exceeding your intake for the day. So easy to go over on fats. Very easy. That's why you got to track it. That's why you got to read the back of the food labels so you could know. You have to be reading the size, the portions, that how much servings does it have, and that's how you're gonna know. That's how you're gonna know. Okay, well, I could only have 6 walnuts. You know, that's a serving. I could only have 12 chips. That's a serving. A bag of chips, or even if the ones that people try to go get, the low fat, no, you know, non-saturated, just as clean as possible. You're still gonna have to read the portions, because, you know, there's different numbers, and you got to go by the servings of what the bag is telling you. It's not the whole damn bag, and people are reading it wrong. So it's about knowing, comprehending, educating yourself that how to read the labels, because either you're playing stupid, or you're just naive, or you're just overlooking it because you just want to eat more. But the numbers are there, the serving size is there. You have a certain numbers of to hit every day, and that's what you got to do. Simple adding and subtracting, simple math. You know, it's just simple 3rd grade math that you got to add up your numbers, put them on the MyFitnessPal, track it, hit it, remember those meals that, you know, you ate throughout the day, keep it simple, and repeat. That's how you're going to get the results. That's why it's important for us to track. That's why we need the perfect data. Because if your body does plateau, which some people does, plateau means that it gets stuck. It stays at a stand where you're not dropping no more weight. Why ain't you dropping? Because the body ain't stupid. The body's smart. The body eventually will adapt. The body will start losing, you know, it'll start losing the weight or dropping fat, because, you know, it knows that, you know, you're going very low. So it starts giving you problems. That's, you know, a plateau. You will have to adjust, or whatever your coach is telling you to do. There's a lot of tools to use. There's a lot of adjustments that I use. It's not right away taking away food. It's not right away doing cardio. Nah, you have to follow a plan. You have to follow a blueprint. There's a plan to follow. So just make sure that you stick to the plan, stick to the program. Let's run it. Let's go.